Assalamu alaikum Habibati, and welcome to another Arab Man Reacts. These are my top 3 things about Morissette Amon's cover of Rise Up. At number 3, her confidence, man. That is a very, very confident performance, and I said this when we did the reaction video, which if you haven't checked out, we'll link it down below. She's inside the studio of this radio station, where presumably she's interacted with the hosts already, and they asked her to do a song. So they play it back. She's got no band to hide behind, nobody to support her. She's there for this interview, and all of a sudden now, she's performing a song, and they're there and they're watching. She's got cameras in her face, and she's got nothing to go to but a broadcast microphone. And still, with the odds stacked up against her, she delivers one incredibly confident performance. And seeing the confidence in her voice, the confidence in her face, her expressions. How cute is she, by the way? I keep going back to that. When she, we'll get to that in point number 1, but she does some things that are incredibly, incredibly adorable. All in all, I think she's a very, very proud and confident woman. You know what she should be? She's got an incredible voice, and more than that, she's actually mastered it. So good on you, Morissette. And it's very, very important to be confident when you're performing, because when you do that, the listener listens better. They watch you, they look at you, they see how confident you are. You attract them that way. But if the singer isn't being extremely confident, they won't be as attractive to the observer. And by attractive, I don't mean looks, I just mean attachment to the performance. You're either invested in what you're experiencing or you're not. At number 2, sometimes in songs, it's the little things that matter. And this is something that always happens to me. I've been listening to a song, and then one specific part that's probably a second or 2 seconds long is a thing that sticks in my ear, and I'd like to give that song more and more listens because of that specific thing. Now, in the beginning of the second verse, right after that wonderful first chorus, she says the line, "I know you feel like dying." But the way she delivers that line, she chops it up and she puts this rasp into it, but she also delivers it in like a staccato kind of way that just, I don't know, man, it just does something. And it really got me invested in this song. When you do watch the reaction, if you're interested, and you should be, you'll notice that at that part, actually go back, I listened to it twice. And so I love it, and I love this about music, and I love this about songwriting, and I love it even more when it comes to live performances. When they interpret the song in a live performance, little things stick out, and we interpret them differently. To you, it might mean nothing. To me, it completely made the song. And at number 1, my absolute favorite thing about this performance. Obviously it's her voice. I'd be a stupid man if it wasn't her voice. Especially that I'm listening to it for the very, very first time. She blows you away, man. She's the new voice. She's the new voice of pop. She's the new Whitney Houston, is what I'm trying to say. She would probably do Whitney Houston a lot of justice if she covered her songs, but that's the voice that she has. She is this incredible, powerful female lead, and I expect a lot of amazing songs to come out of her. So let's talk about her voice and what I think she does with her voice that's just absolutely amazing. For starters, I love the way she shapes her vowels. And if you pay attention to the way she's singing, when she's enunciating certain vowels, she shifts her mouth around and she goes, I think to the left, or is it the right? But she does this very, very cute thing. She also does a lot of things with her tongue, right? She U-shapes her tongue to help those vowels come out better. If you pay attention to the way she enunciates those vowels, I think you'll start to get like a little crush on her, because she's absolutely adorable when she does it, but she does it for a reason. Right? It's just all the technique that she knows, all the things she uses to master her wonderful voice. And since we're on the topic of techniques, let's talk about how good she is at using her techniques. Now, this was a live performance, and I don't see any aids around her, and I don't think there was a lot of processing done on that after the fact. So you think about the way she delivers certain things. She doesn't overuse any techniques, so it's not like she has, a lot of singers do this, right? They've mastered this one way of doing a certain thing, like a vibrato, and they like to end every line with that vibrato. She's not doing that. She's giving you just enough, right? Her knowledge of dynamics and how they need to work in and within and around a song are very, very good, and she does it so pleasantly. I would say she's a graceful performer. And that's because she can do all these things, and she chooses very wisely when to use them and how much to use them, and that's what really brings the performance together. In this song, some of the things that stood out vocally are definitely her falsetto, those beautiful growls she was giving at the beginning of some sentences, and going back to point number 2, that just beautiful staccato thing that she did, man, going in that second verse. It was amazing! Morissette, Amon, Rise Up. If you haven't checked out the song, we're gonna link it for you down below. We're also going to link our reaction video to it. Check both of those things out. Do consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. We will catch you in the next one. Salamat.